but for coin and the weight of it in my hand.
Shall have it upon the turn.
A glorious day for all. Until such a time. King Spartacus.
Crassus
Gone from this world.
fell to the Romans.
To their desires and to the weight of more coin.
Today we're jumping into Spartacus. This is season 3, episode 6. We have now 4 more episodes to go of this amazing show, and we're going to be done, D-O-N-E, with this show altogether. And I believe that we're going to be jumping into Gladiators, the movie, once I am done with watching, whatever movies I'm watching now. There's so much going on. But yes, we'll be getting into Gladiators, I believe. But we're going to put that up to a vote with Gladiators and a couple of other movies once I'm done with Hunger Games, and then I have Harry Potter, and then I'll be done with my movies, and then we're going to jump onto some other movies. So definitely, guys, get ready for a poll reaction about what movies to watch. Also, guys, as I'll say in episode 10 when we get there, when we're done with this show, if there's another show that's similar to this, maybe we could watch it. I think I covered all of these type of shows, though. I'm sure there's a lot more out there, but we can still at least talk about other shows at the episode 10, what we would like to watch. But I'm definitely I have a list of shows that I have on this channel that I need to wrap up, as well as new shows that's going to be coming on this channel. But this will definitely be part of my new shows coming up. Most likely, I probably will replace it later on in the fall, like when fall comes here. When fall comes here, which will be soon. So guys, I'm ready to jump into this episode, but as always, this will be a full reaction for my second and third tiers here on the YouTube platform, as well as my Patreon. So guys, over on both of those platforms, there are 3 tiers to choose from. Choose wisely. So what do I just felt like I had something in my mouth. What do I feel about the last episode? I think the last episode, it was finally good to see them all come together. Even bar soap lady Nevia, she actually, once the plan all came together and they all fought together, I was like, okay girl, you didn't annoy me that much. So she has a fighting chance to redeem herself a little bit with me. You guys also let me know something that I already knew, that lady Nevia is going to be on the Game of Thrones prequel, and I'm super nervous because even the 2.5 seconds I saw her in the trailer, I was like, when she showed her face and she said whatever line she said, I was like, oh my god, you're so annoying. And I'm totally scared that I think it's the actress that I'm not really a fan of. And I hope and pray I'm wrong. I hope and pray that that actress is just this way with this character. But I'm telling you, maybe it's just because I have a bad taste in my mouth with this show, and so when I saw it in the trailer, I was like, I'm not watching that show. No, I'm joking. But I was a little bit upset because but we'll see. And once we get to that show that will be dropping, I believe August 27th. So guys, stay tuned. Be woke. With that being said, guys, let's jump into Spartacus and find out exactly what Spartacus has got to give. That's way too many.
Welcome to Sinuessa.
There's too many.
Where did fucking these appear from? The game's fallen!
been betrayed!
It was Lyciscus that turned upon us.
He stands fucking Roman.
We must see all that remain to safety of the ridge. You would have us run. I would have us live.
Then we must fight.
Don't cause distraction and gain needed time. Move with the others. I will draw the Romans away. This is not request.
No, you're not.
You lead these people. If you were to fall, it would be fatal blow. My passing of lesser concern.
Gannicus, you're not gonna die.
We shall wait as long as we are able, brother.
Be of even lesser concern than yours.
Stay close to here.
Lord, he's so annoying.
He and his people aid only the fucking Romans!
I do not know of what you speak.
That's true.
I'd make attempt to seize weapon and I'll have your fucking life. We move for the ridge!
Gannicus!
Oh, God, girl.
Fuck me.
Jeez.
Stay by my side. Do not make a sound.
She's so young
She's
now.
all to the afterlife.
Well, forgive her. She's young.
They abandoned hope and burned the city.
I've set plan to motion. And will not fall to distraction.
He's ruthless.
Pace! Do not pause!
Damn. Damn, he's dead already.
If I am to die, I lose heart to share a final moment with you.
You traitorous fuck!
He knew nothing of this.
By his own fucking tongue! There's not time to fall the quarrel! Attack! With a seal gate behind us! Go!
The man you seek.
Spartacus! Seize him!
Sweep the city for any of his followers that yet hold breath, so that we may rob them of it in celebration of glorious victory.
Fuck your little bird, you Roman.
Though he should have just stayed with them, Gannicus, because he didn't do nothing.
And he found absent, proper watchword to be executed upon sight. I would not have streets swollen with bodies errant rebels yet could secret themselves among.
Ah, you return to form, Caesar. A most welcome sight.
I'm of regret to have ever laid doubt upon it. The Senate will be most pleased to greet news of Sinuessa and Valley's liberation.
I've set aside one of the finest villas for you to rest and see yourself to bath until such a time.
Meaning little fuck.
A sentiment shared. Yet he holds the ear of the Senate.
Speak again of victory, shrouded from discerning eye.
There's no escape from the ridge. Stands impassable.
Words most likely broken by the fool Glabber.
The rebellion has suffered fatal blow. In briefest passing shall claim Spartacus and all those who yet follow the doom of his shadow.
Coupled with the curse that Spartacus yet eludes them.
Troublesome man to kill. I've attempted it myself upon occasion.
Bless us as well.
They piss upon us and you welcome it as cooling rain. I've done this before.
Tyrannus inflicted many wounds upon his slaves.
Who tended yours?
The Ottoman showed a kindness. He stood as a brother to me.
Apologies.
And the man that took his life.
Would that it had made difference.
You have made all in the world.
Is she tied up?
See her hands free of bond. This woman
Right.
stands no fucking slave. You have laid eyes upon distorted reflection. The man before you. They were secreted among the rebels.
You stood with Crassus and his animals as they slaughtered my people, bound in chains.
A deed of much regret.
In war, one does what one must to survive.
Crassus would have word. You are to be fed proper meal and bathed in rosewater in the villa you once called home. Come.
Yay, rosewater! I love rosewater. Oh, this is the... Oh, she got raped.
The city is taken, and I stand unscathed.
I am to stay here with you,
Would you stand pleased by it?
beyond the telling of word, to find myself delivered from followers' camp.
Delivered? Has it grown so unpleasant?
Unbearably so.
I lay upon Corey heavy burden, of lending ear to my grief, passing of Sabinus. I fear my pain has pressed hard against her. I pray you are not too delicate to bear such weight.
Yet I too shall do what I must.
This war has forever changed her.
I does not stand alone in such regard. I had thought decimation, the threat of pulling you from reason, yet you rise like the phoenix. The fire of purpose filling eye.
Do not summon to reinstate me into the Legion.
I would have you present Carnificina for the men, and ease the way for you to again assume command.
A privilege, then.
We shall honor Caesar as the victor. Caesar is blessed with storied name, and shall one day rise to shame the very sun. Make peace.
He shall be awarded all respect deserved.
Only a man will emerge. It warms my heart to see you become one.
He gotta kill his daddy.
I am what you have made me.
That's what Darth Vader said to Obi-Wan.
There is but one thing to pray.
Life. Your kindness in comparison to what they would do to you.
Don't worry, he's fine, girl. It's Gannicus.
I begin to believe in your gods.
The Imperator has much pressing upon mind. Laying more upon it would only serve to open a grievous wound. It would sadden heart to see you turned from our house, or set to cruelest punishment. If errant word falls from mouth, only suffering will follow them, and I will not be as gentle next time.
Why did you put all that makeup on her eyelids? She's like a raccoon.
You stand a vision. Want to rival my own beloved wife.
She looked better before.
Fall to your chambers in advance of celebration. You shall find welcome gifts, most deserved.
I fear I'm not yet of strength.
Oh, I did not imagine you would be of attendance.
I exchanged words with the men only in hope of sparing what remained of my people.
Know that I find no fault in it.
Spartacus seems not the beast one would form thought of. A wounded heart, yearning to balance scale, fights for what he believes is just.
There's no cause more dangerous than he and I stand the same. Each believes himself the hero. We are the villain.
The city is yours, mighty Crassus. I would see to agreed upon price.
Let bargain with this fucking shit.
At the greatest cost.
I will take
He wants her.
made by night's end with all that I have been promised.
I am a Roman.
One that gave aid to our enemy, for whatever the reason.
You can't do this.
It is the rarest of things to see a man that honors his words.
Stay beyond agreed upon hour.
And you shall know the bitter truth of it.
Wow.
It warms heart to see you recovered from your recent misfortunes.
Is there anything you desire towards it? Honeyed wine, roasted boar, oysters plucked from Poseidon's god. Did he command you to do this? As he commanded me to pay tribute to you? The Imperator would see us to common ground. I find us far removed.
One set upon a small band of rebels with support of a century while the other strolled into the jaws of the beast, absent weapon. Which do you stand? You earn small sum of respect from those of us that stand as soldiers. Oysters.
Part way.
Traitor yet lives.
I move beneath protection of your Imperator. Before taking to unforgiving seat.
Let them pass.
You look upon me as a monster. Yet am I not more desirable fate? I bestow loftier consideration.
Where's Gannicus?
You shall stand beside me, a queen upon the sea. And all who cross our path shall know that you are mine. It lives spirits to see you alive, my friend.
Kill
My
him.
brothers did not fare as well. Yet I was given a choice between a wealthy life or die a merciless death. We are but shit-eating Cilicians. No
Yes.
match for a god of the arena. Perhaps my sword will find your woman's throat before I fall.
She is not my woman.
tried.
So you do care for the little one, huh? Well, it's a pity now that you have killed her.
No!
Good job, girl.
Let's move quickly. Before we are discovered. She stands Roman. She'll not be seen with us.
I stand nothing but a slave, as you once did.
Yep.
Not allow the Senate to hear you describe me as such.
Oh my God.
Might well tear you asunder in like fashion.
And return of Sinuessa and Valet to rightful embrace of its citizens.
The citizens of this fair city were all laid to grass by rebellion's fury.
Not all. What of Vidar's wife?
She has left these walls, never to return.
You would claim the entire fucking city for yourself.
A wise man does not fight for glory alone.
And it will not easily swallow bitter news of such greed.
Greed is but a word jealous men inflict upon the ambitious. I would share in good fortune, of course. Perhaps the villa you now occupy.
We have done the impossible. Surely we should be rewarded for it.
In honor of Gaius Julius Caesar!
Shit-running the leg and thought of giving sword and proper contest!
And what would you do if graced with such opportunity, savage?
Fakina comes to an end. The rebel king to soon follow.
He's up to no good.
In the storied tradition of Carne Fakina, the ultimate kill signifies pinnacle of victory. Shall we award Caesar the privilege of delivering fated blow?
You choose your words with care.
As all who must, in such position.
He shall fall in the honor of the glory of Rome! It is the will of the gods that this beast shall see himself free of shackles. I prove myself worthy of the praise bestowed upon me by our Imperator and his boy.
Spoilers, he lives.
They hold celebration.
Executions. Those among you yet of this world. Date the alleys and lesser streets as I guide. And perhaps live to see it so.
He wasn't a gladiator.
Stands for all of the rebellion. Celebration may hold premature.
Serve as harbinger for the fate that we shall inflict upon Spartacus himself! Well fought, brother. Swallow cock, you Roman shit!
Damn, he went out like a boss.
The greatest warriors take their own lives in fear of Caesar!
You guys still aren't out the city?
We will not make it.
And you're right.
No.
Thought Heraclea granted but one woman.
My God. Kill my Gannicus, I'll be pissed. How far are they from there? Oh, she's not Roman. Hurry up!
Attempt the bridge at night would see us to disadvantage.
And by morning, you'll be to the wind with Spartacus and the rest of his rebels.
You're expecting to wait in driven snow for you to arrive and announce his end?
Is exactly what I expect.
Sprout wings and soar towards warming and race a fucking Apollo?
We should turn and retake Sinuessa.
Girl, bye. Gannicus. She's like, get off of him. Sorry, girl.
I believe myself, a difficult man to kill.
She made it. Look at her. She got stabbed though. Loss of blood? No, not today. Okay, girl.
Right now stands as you or I, beneath heel of Republic. It's a miracle any of us before you yet draw breath. Gods themselves must have taken note of delivered prayer.
I fear they but delayed it.
Nothing is beyond reach for the richest man in the Republic.
Crassus mentioned to trappers upon this ridge. He will march from the city with his armies behind us. Death shall follow in his wake.
Oh, God. Well, this was a really good episode, guys. A lot has happened. Once again, I've loved Caesar. Hey, Caesar. The actor who plays Caesar in here is so fine. Love him. Looking him up now. Anyways, this was a very good episode. Even the son of whatever that guy's name is, they just said it. He's hot too. A lot of hotness. Not to say anything else. I don't know what I'm saying is because I'm getting tired and I'm just thinking about these men and they were half naked the whole time. So anyways, moving on. Now Spartacus and Gannicus are back together. I thought for a second that Gannicus was going to die, and then I started thinking like, okay, he's okay. It's crazy that that guy, the rich guy, did what he did to that lady. Like, she went through so much and then you sold her to those pirates. But I'm happy those pirate guys are dead because they were the Salacians, they were dreadful. Also, so my least favorite character has gone away from Bar Soap Lady to the guy who's playing like the top. If anybody's gay watching this, there's a top and a bottom. So the guy with the long hair, right, with Spartacus, that's the bottom. And then the other one who's tall, who's always bitching, he's the top. Makes sense. So he just irritates me. I don't know. He's irritated me, I think, even since I saw him in whatever the first season it was that I saw him in. I think it was the second season. Regardless, though, he's my least favorite character. Then comes Bar Soap Lady. I don't know what's going to happen, though, because I don't know the history of Spartacus or any of these people. So, actually, I know Caesar because I watched Rome. So shout out to Rome. But when it comes to school, they didn't teach us nothing. So I don't know how this whole story wraps up. So I'm very intrigued. But I do know Caesar is fine. I don't know the rest of these people. So I don't know if they all died in the midst of all of this happening. Pompey or whatever his name is. I heard of him. But right now with these people, the only person I know that lives, guaranteed, is Caesar. So I really don't know what happens. And back in Rome, there were still slaves in the show Rome. And that's when Caesar was still, like, literally in control. So clearly this didn't end well. That's what I'm getting. But I'm very excited to find out more. This might be a really bad ending then. Oh, God. But regardless, I'm here for the noise. I'm here for the chaos. With that being said, guys, if you see this reaction, realize that you are not subscribed. Hit subscribe, but also please like and share this content because it does wonders for this channel. And I'll see you all next time on Andres El Rey.